Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Cashton, Wisconsin. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we are ready to bring you a Scenic Bluffs Conference softball game. The Necedah Cardinals come to town to take on the host Cashton Eagles. Should be a good ball game today. We look forward to the broadcast and glad to have you on board. Let's take a quick look at the starting pitchers, the battery here. For the host Eagles, it will be Sarah Schrader on the mound, and her battery mate is Katie Lease. We do not have the first names of our Cardinal players. It looks like Teamer will be the pitcher and a battery mate in Kiesling. So those are your pitcher-catcher combinations here today. We'll be right back with the first pitch of today's ball game. Thanks for joining us. As we begin today's ball game, Sarah Schrader on the mound. She winds and deals this ball game underway, and the first pitch is way upstairs and out of the reach of Katie Lease, the catcher. Her battery mate, as we mentioned earlier, facing Schumer. This is A. Schumer. Second offering upstairs. It's 2-0. So I'm guessing Addie is her name. We might have to take advantage of those cheers today. We'll see if they do that all game long, huh? She'll get the walk, Schumer will. And one on with nobody out here for the Cardinals of Necedah. We'll have mentions of our sponsors throughout today's ball game. Here's a bunt right back to Schrader. She'll go to first base, and they just got the out. Boy, a speedy Teamer, the pitcher, heading down the line. It is a sacrifice bunt, though. And it's a 1-3 put out for out number one. Addie Schumer winds up at second base on the successful sacrifice. Called strike to Kiesling, the catcher, number 3 hitter. Swing and a miss. Went after ball upstairs, and it's 0-2. Thanks again to those sponsors. We might as well just do the quick hit mention here as Schrader gets set to deal. And she gets the strikeout. Kiesling went after another high fastball, and there's 2 down. That'll bring up your number 4 hitter, cleanup hitter in Hunkins, first baseman. Thanks going out to WCCU, the Westby Co-op Credit Union, helping us out. Here's a base hit right up the middle. The turn, here goes the run, and they'll let the run score. Keeping the runner at first base. Hunkins comes up with a nice single right back up the middle. Between the second baseman and Kennedy Brown and the second base bag. You couldn't ask for a better hit than that. Oh, the Cardinals jump out ahead 1-0. There's a swing and a miss to S. Schumer. Here's a shot. That's going to be a base hit out to left field, and Marley Schrader gets it in right away. Good job on her part on another nice swing by the Cardinals. Back-to-back base hits after the walk, and a run scored from a sacrifice, or help with the sacrifice anyways. Ball gets through Katie Lease, and Hendricks is down 0-1 in the count, but the runners move up a spot, second and third now. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. Also, thanks to the Westby Co-op Creamery. take home that country goodness in downtown Westby. That's downstairs. WCCU, by the way, with 9 locations throughout our area. Quite the job they've been doing. Just missed inside. Wow. Two and two with 2 away. There's out number 3 as Hendricks goes down swinging. The shortstop could not connect on the fastball by Schrader. Well, 1 run does come across. They get that run on 2 hits. There were no errors in the inning and 1 walk as well, but 2 left on. We'll take a real quick break and we're coming right straight back for the bottom half of inning number 1. Kennedy Brown steps in to face the pitcher in Toomer, or Teamer maybe. I would say Teamer, actually. I kind of looking at it that way, but then again, you get food and it's Toomer. Take your pick. There's a changeup that missed 1-1. That's in the dirt, 2-1. Those sponsors, as we mentioned here, of course, you're looking at the Varsity Funeral Home since 1970, helping the families in the surrounding communities, Westby, Viroqua. Popped that one foul out of play. 2-2 now. Leadoff hitter and Kennedy Brown. She's a speedster as well, so you get her on base, and they're going to look to manufacture a run or 2. Peyton Brigham due up next. A little bit low. A shot right back to the first baseman. Wow. Brown with a line drive for out number 1, but she hit that one on the nose, and Hunkins was right there ready. 1 away, here is Peyton Brigham. Left-handed hitter, shows bunt, lays it down. It's a fair ball. The throw to first is in time, and there's 2 down. 2-3 on the putout. That ball had some terrific backspin, and it dug into the ground as well, and it was fair. Good job by the catcher in Kiesling to get up and out of the crouch and fire it down to first base. And I apologize right now of messing up any of the names. I do not mean to do that. That changeup floats across home plate, but maybe a bit inside, and it's 1-1. A little bit low. It should be 2-1. That's the ball. 3-1 to count. Well, the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leanne Klum helping us out today. Appreciate the terrific support by the Viroqua Dental Center. North side, by the way, here is a walk by given here to Helgeson, who seemed to have good control of the strike zone. Marley Schrader will step in. Runner taking off and sliding in safely is Helgeson at second base. No throw, really. She had a great jump on that one. Schrader now with a chance to tie this ball game up as the Cardinals lead 1-0. That's high. Here goes the throw. and it's just off the path here. Ooh, it might have caught the hand of the third baseman over there in Rotundi. Here's a shot foul. Another foul ball, this one off the screen. And we'll keep it at 2-2 with 2 down and 1 on. Down at third is Helgeson. 60 feet away from tying this ball game up. This is a pop-up, and it's caught by Hunkins. So the little pop-up to third. Well, she got a line drive for out number 1, got a little pop-up to end the inning. No runs, no hits, and 1 runner left on base. The walk in the inning, and they leave Helgeson stranded at third. Back with more coming right up. The Cardinals with this 1-0 lead. Rotundi will step in. She swings and fouls the first pitch just off to our left side. That means we better get our gold glove out. Or in this case, just get a glove. The gold disappeared if there ever was one. There's a ground ball the other way now. Oh, and 2 the count. There's a fly ball, foul ball down the left field side. Oh, she gave it a good try and just missed the line. We'll keep it at 0-2 now. That pitch is in the dirt. That'll be high, and it's 2-2 just like that. Again, those sponsors, as we continue through them, we want to say thanks to the VFW. No one does more for veterans than our very own VFW in downtown Viroqua. Third base, the good throw for the out. Nice job over there. Down at third base is Peyton Brigham, by the way. She threw a good shot over to Taylor Lindley Shendo for out number 1. That'll bring up Schultz. Oh, Schultz. Swing and a miss. Now 0-2 here. This is Schultz, the DP, and she's going to go down swinging for out number 2. That is the third strikeout of the ball game here for Schrader, though the Cardinals have the lead at 1-0. This is going to bring up M. Bloom. And the first offering is a strike. Nice spring day here. The wind is gone. It might even feel like summer. Well, not quite, but it's close. It's coming. Good fastball, but it kind of rolls up on Schrader. That one in tight on the legs, pushing Bloom back. It's now 3-1. And that'll be a walk. Second walk of the game now being issued. And we should be back to the top of the order here with Addie Schumer. Schumer with the walk back in the first inning, and she did score. Swing and a miss. Schrader set. Just missed outside. That ball gets away from Katie Lease, and a runner will hustle down to second base in Bloom. 2-1 now to the leadoff hitter in Addie Schumer. There's your strike, and it's now a full count. That one right down the middle. And she's going to do it again. Nope, that's high. And 2 walks in a row. Runners at first and second. 2 away. And I'm going to say Teamer. Stepping in, she'll take a strike right around the knee region. A little bit high. Pitcher facing pitcher now. Downstairs. 2-1. Schrader trying to find the range. Now 3-1. Well, she walks another runner here to load the bases. 3 walks in the inning. And we're going to get a quick timeout here as the team will come rally around and talk to Sarah Schrader. Number 3 hitter in Kiesling steps in, the catcher, struck out in that first inning. High fly ball. Dropping back is center field going to make the grab here for the Eagles in Kiona Mickelson. Wow, Kiesling gave it quite the ride, but the long flyout ends the inning. No runs on no hits. 3 runners left on after 3 straight walks, and then they finally were able to coax the long flyout. Cashton trailing 1-0 as we move into inning number 2. Taylor Lindley Shundle to start things off for the Eagles. Takes the first pitch in on the shins for a ball. Thanks also going out to the Viroqua Booster Club helping us out today. I tell you what, there's a great crew doing a number of things, terrific things for Viroqua area athletes. Here's a ground ball, shortstop, good scoop. They will not get her as the throw pulled her off the bag from the shortstop. That will have to go down. That's a tough error, but it probably is going to have to go down as an error. Lindley Schendel was really motoring too. Here's Sarah Schrader. Called strike to the pitcher. Here's a nice bunt. They'll go to first, get the out. So Sarah doing the job with the sacrifice bunt. 1-3 on the putout. For out number 1, Lindley Schendel winds up down at second base. And we're going to bring in Kiona Mickelson now. Well, the old changeup to start things off here. Leading off with Mickelson. And it dropped, literally dropped in there for a called strike. Ground ball. Shortstop picks the throw, is just in time. Wow. Good arm over there at short, by the way, with Hendricks. She is a long, lanky player, and she's got a very, very good arm. 6-3 on the putout with Mickelson, and there's 2 down. That brings up Katie Lease. Lease the catcher. Again, first time around in the batting order for the teams. And it's 1-1. Another called strike. Swing and a miss. The throw down, and it's an easy out on the toss. Well, Lindley Schendel gets on base via the air, and then it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base, and as I mentioned, one runner left on base and 1 error in the inning. Top of the third coming up. Cashton still trails the Cardinals to bat, leading 1-0. Stepping in to lead things off, it's the 4-5-6 part of the order. This is Hunkins, who watches a ball get away from Schrader, flying to the backstop. Hunkins came up with a big hit and scored the RBI. 2-0 the count now to the cleanup hitter. Thanks to Sleepy Hollow helping us out today. We appreciate their terrific support for all your vehicle needs right there in Viroqua on the north side. And our thanks to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. Here's a ground ball, third base. The pick, Brigham, they're going to say it's foul. No, they're going to say it's fair. Yep, they said it was a fair ball. And just no throw. It's an infield single. Thanks to Vernon Manor once again. Great rehabilitative care. Well, don't forget Vernon Electric. They continue to do a tremendous job with affordable electrical energy in our area. Out there on Swigum Road. or check that. They're not on Swigum Road. I'll come up with it. Talk about a mind disappearing for a moment. Saugstead Road, there we go. Here's a bunt attempt. That's up over the top and to the screen. Don't you hate that when that happens? You know what you're talking about, but it doesn't come out. Schumer with a base hit back in the first inning as well and was left stranded on the base path. And there's a called strike 3. That is the first standing K, backward K, so far here in the game for Sarah Schrader. That is strikeout number 4 for her. There's a bunt. No, that's going to hit the batter in Hendricks. Still in the batter's box, though. Bunt again. This time she offers, and Lease misses. The runner in Hunkins gets all the way, gets to second base anyways. Now Hendricks finds herself down 0-2 in the count to Sarah Schrader. Ground ball, great hit back up the middle. Wow. They're going to keep the runner at third, though. And a wise move coming up quickly was Mickelson out there, and she rifled the ball in to Helgeson, so they had to hold. An 0-2 base hit. Again, showing bunt, but will not. And the runner heads down to second base in Hendricks. So runners at second and third now. Pop this one up over the top. Schrader's next offering is downstairs below the knees. Chop that one underneath. Here's a line drive, and that's over the head of Schrader, and 2 runs are going to score here. Wow, back to back. It's a stand-up double. Rotundi with a big double, and just like that, Cashton is trailing 3-0. We'll come back, swing back here, and now stepping in is Schultz, the DP. Thanks to Sealand's Carpetland. There's a swing and a miss. Sealand's Carpetland with some terrific flooring possibilities. Backsplash, all kinds of great things. Check them out in Coon Valley. Well, the Cardinals of Necedah really playing very, very well right now. Fastball downstairs. Swung through that one. And it's 3-2. Only one out and a runner down at second base in scoring position once again. Upstairs. And now runners at first and second after the walk. A little bit inside. There's your strike. Bloom with a walk back in the second inning. Missed tight. Two-one offering in there for strike two. Back here in Cashton on Thursday with baseball as they face Royal. Panthers coming to town. Looks like somebody might have hit a home run over on the baseball field, speaking of baseball. Foul ball. That keeps the count at 3-2 here. With Bloom, the right fielder. Swing and a miss. That is out number two. That's a big strikeout, and now you hope for maybe the same or a ground ball. Get out of an inning here. Five strikeouts today. Runners advance. A little bit high. Schumer today with two walks in the game. Scored a run and was left stranded in the second inning. Scoring the run in the first. Boy, that ball just ricocheted all over the place. And lucky for Cashton, the runner did not break for home. The hindsight says she would have made it easily. There's a called strike. Ground ball. Schrader picks, throws, and gets the out by about a step as Schumer was motoring. 1-3 on the putout, but more damage done here by the Cardinals. They pick up 2 runs on 3 hits, and they leave 2 on base. No errors in the inning. We'll come right back, and the Cashton Eagles will come up to bat here, and they will send their 9-1-2 part of the order. Let's take a look here as we move to the bottom half of inning number 3. The Cashton Eagles down 3-0. So they have their work cut out for themselves as Briggan steps in. Designated player. Right-handed hitter. And all of a sudden is down 0-2, just like that. That ball is going to right in and hit her. So Briggan and maybe the Cashton Eagles catching a break down 0-2 and the pitcher in Teamer came in just a little too close and got her on the leg. So hit batsman. And we go back to the top of the order with Kennedy Brown. Swing and a miss. Now taking off, a little bit of a slow start, but she'll get there. In Brigham. Wind really blowing in here, kind of from left field, almost cutting across. You get a hold of one to right, it's going to push it, but it also might push it foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now as Brown took a big cut at that one. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care bringing you the game today. Behavioral, medical, dental, and much more. Ground ball, third, quick toss, and they are going to get the out. Ball kicking away as the throw goes back to third, but no advancement there. Brown goes down 5-3. One out. Runner at third now in Brigham. That is Brooke Brigham. And the Riverbank helping us out. Riverbank located in Coon Valley and Westby. There's a running shot, quick hit, the throw. They are going to get the out, but they do get the run. Brigham punching that ball down the third base side, and a nice job once again there by the third baseman in Rotundi getting the quick throw. But Brigham will get an RBI, scoring Brooke Brigham. 3-1 the score now. Well, they're on the board. Here's a hard hit. It is a home run. Wow. Harley get things set. And Sydney Helgeson gets the Eagles to within one on a big, big smash as the team comes out to greet her. Well, I was just thinking maybe getting that first run will jumpstart that offense a little bit. It jumpstarted Sydney Helgeson as she laced one to dead center field. Here's Marley Schrader now. (3-2) your score. Working their way back into this game. Ground ball, pitcher, throw to first, and that is out number 3. Teamer doing a nice job on that scoop on the comebacker. Well, a couple runs coming across here. How about that? The Cashton Eagles on the board. They get 2 runs on one hit. The one hit, a home run, a solo home run by the shortstop in Sydney Helgeson. And then, let's see, I think they had a sacrifice in there, I was thinking. I just didn't write that one down. As it is, 3-2 your score here. Necedah in the lead. Eagle defense will try to come up strong here now. The pitcher and teamer, catcher Kiesling, and Hunkins the first baseman. Your first 3 hitters for the Cardinals. They led 3-0 until the bottom half of inning number 3, and Cashton picked up a couple of runs clawing back into this. 3-2 your score, Cardinals. Teamer is out in front in the count 3-0 to Schrader. And she'll draw the walk. Sarah just missing on these pitches. Runner thought about going. That first offering is in there for a strike. That one way inside. Now 1-1. That'll be high. Schrader rocks and fires, swing and a miss. 3-2 now, trying to battle back. Premier Co-op, you'll find them in Cashton, Westby. Fouled that one off. Down to Richland Center and beyond. Since 1893. And there's the walk again. 2 walks in a row. And nobody out. Well, stepping in, this is a tough hitter in Hunkins. She is 2 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. First baseman has done some damage here against this Cashton defense. Looking to add more. Fouled down, but she had a real good cut. Crowd trying to get into it here. Another foul ball. Another good rip. Schrader's set. And this is now turned into a nice little battle here between Hunkins and Schrader. Well, just down the road here on County D, you'll find Peck's Corner. Here's a pop-up. They got a chance for a play, and it's not going to be caught. A little backspin on that, and then it looked like Taylor Lindley Shundo kind of held up for a second there with Lease coming over. Yeah, you don't want a big collision, that's true. Another foul ball. Schrader. Another fastball that's fouled underneath. This is a good battle. Yeah, all kinds of great food at Peck's Corner, by the way. Here's a ground ball. They'll go to first and get the out. The runners will move up a spot, though. 5-3, Peyton Brigham with a nice throw to Lindley Shundle. But now the defense, with only one out, they have to play very, very solid. They need a strikeout. There's a first swing as Schumer steps in. And, of course, Schumer and the Cardinals would love nothing more than another base hit. There's a ground ball. Ooh, just foul. Nice scoop there by Lindley Shundle. Flick of the wrist there, and she came up with it, but it was just foul. There, she's going to be tagged out. So the strikeout, and now a strikeout or a ground ball, or a pop-up maybe, I don't know. You got Hendricks, who has already got one hit in the ball game and scored a run. And that one caught her in the heel, and now bases are loaded. Here's the the third baseman in Rotundi now stepping in. That's upstairs. Runner thought about going, and then they hold back. Nice block there by Lease. But again, the runners, crack of the bat can take off because it's a situation with two down, bases loaded. Swing and a miss, 2-1. That's chopped foul underneath. Nice idea there by Kate Lease, though. She got the ball. Katie got the ball and stepped on home plate because it would have been a force out. So heads up there. Another foul ball, third base side. You will find all kinds of fun at Nordic Lanes no matter what the season in Westby, northwest side, on Highway 14. Thanks to Scott and Sue Sordahl. Shot right back to Sarah Schrader on the line drive for out number 3. Whoa, they put themselves in a spot, but the defense comes through and holds the Cardinals to no runs. No runs on, and literally no hits. There were 2 walks in the inning and a hit batsman. No other errors throughout that inning. Back with the bottom half of the 4th, it's 3-2, Cashton trailing. Taylor Lindley Shundle will start things off here for the Eagles. First pitch is down in the dirt. She was in this situation back in the 2nd inning when she grounded towards the shortstop, and the throw pulled the first baseman in Hutkins, and Taylor Lindley Shundle was on base with the air. There's a swing and a miss. Now 2. 1-2 the count. chopped that one underneath. Good hang, as they say. Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. Thanks to Ashley Liam in the basement of Our Savior's Church in Westby. Wonderful job there. 2-2. Now 3-2. Lindley Shendo has worked the count full after trailing 1-2. Ground ball, that's going to get through for a base hit. I'll tell you what, that was just a great piece of hitting there for Lindley Shendo, showing some good patience and works a base hit past the third baseman and then the shortstop. That's going to bring up Sarah Schrader. Let's see if she looks to bunt. She does. It gets away, and Lindley Shendo is going to coast down to second base. That ball is skipping past the catcher in Kiesling. Still showing bunt. Main Street Mobile Mart bringing you the game. Fouled that one back. 1-2 yet. Here's the offering. The throw will get the strikeout after all. One away. Lindley Shendo winds up at third base. Here's Mickelson now. Called strike right down the middle. Bit inside. Oh, they better not. They said get in there, but yeah, that would have been a little too risky on that one. Not the deepest backstop area. Ball popping away from Kiesling, but not far enough for any kind of advancement. Quick chat with the umpire. The count at 2-1, they say, with one out. Trying to get that tying run in from third base. It's 3-2 Cardinals here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Take that one high, and it's now 2-2. Excuse me, make it 3-1. I was way off on that one. 3-1. Popped it foul back into the crowd, right in front of everybody. Yeah, Main Street Mobile in Viroqua. It's the north side of downtown Viroqua, folks. Mobile fuel and a wonderful deli. And they will get the walk. Mickelson able to draw the walk on a high offering. And now runners at first and third. Let's take a look for Katie Lease, the catcher. She has come up with some nice hits this year. Let's see if she can get one here. Only one down. Runner will take off and get to second base in Mickelson. And now a base hit. You've got a shot at plating 2 runs and getting the lead for the first time. Here's a pop-up, and it's going to drop in. Lindley Shendo heading for home. There's the slide. Oh, boy, there's a collision. And now 2 runs are going to score. And that's a tough one right there. And the catcher, Kiesling, goes down. We're going to take a little break. Back we come. We're ready to get things going here once again. As, wow, I tell you what, we feel for and hope for the best for Kiesling. She wound up on the slide. She wound up getting caught in the middle of that slide. Now the runner's going to move up here. Took some time. They finally were able to get her to help her off the field under, not totally under her own power. But we'll hope that she'll be doing okay. Swing and a miss. Briggan up to bat here. It looks like number 11 comes in to play right field, and take a look at, excuse me, who went to catcher was S. Schumer, who was in center field. So Schumer from center field comes in. Ball gets away, but no advancement here as Katie Lease, who came up with that hit. A lot of confusion because that hit was a little, a soft little, just over the head of the pitcher, in-teamer. Swing and a miss. And there are 2 down now. And anyways, the ball wound up at second base, on the ground, and people were kind of bouncing all over the place. Should we run? Should we not? Should we pick it up? Big swing right there by Kennedy Brown. And then Taylor Lindley Shendo broke for home. The throw, she slid. She did a good slide, but it also caught the foot, apparently, of Kiesling. And she fell pretty hard to the ground. That's high. Here comes Lee. She's going to slide in and just get in with her hands on the bag. Well, the Eagles have now gone out in front 5-3. Two on the count. Another ball upstairs. And she'll get the walk. Brown is on for the first time today. But with 2 down, she can be a pretty dangerous runner, let me tell you. There she is at first. And Peyton Briggan steps in. And there goes Brown. She motors down to second base standing as the wild pitch up over the top. And now a runner in scoring position here for the Eagles for Briggan. A swing and a miss. The lefty went after a fastball upstairs and could not catch up to it. It's 1-1. High fly ball, left field, going back and making the grab in left field to end the inning. Briggan gave it a ride. Couple runs, make it 3 runs on 2 hits and nobody left on base. No, check that. 1 runner left on base with Brown. There we go. I got to forget to mark that one. But as it is, the Eagles will take the lead now, 5-3, and we move to the 5th inning. Looking to get things started here for the Cardinals in this top half of inning number 5. It's the 8-9-1 part of the order. Schultz steps in. Now 2-0. Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. We appreciate Mark Evinger and all that he has helped us with. There's a strike. And another. Schrader coming right back. And it's 2-2. Schrader trying to come up with that 3rd strike. A little bit high, and it's a full count. Steel chainsaws and other lawn equipment from Steel. Country Clipper. Ooh, a called strike 3. Again, Mark Evinger, north side of Iroquois. So Schrader gets a big strikeout there. I'm going to have to count these up again. She had a couple in the 1st inning, 1 in the 2nd for 3, 2 more for 5 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th for 6, and now 7. She's had a strikeout or 2 in each inning. There's a strike. Bloom, the right fielder, backing out of that one. There's a ground ball. Helgeson with a nice scoop. The throw, and did they get her? No, they did not. Lindley Schendel could not hang on to the ball. It popped out. She had a good stretch. Now the top of the order here. There's a strike. Schrader really finding that strike zone now. That's a little bit high, though, popping away. Bloom will stand at second base after that wild pitch. Five-3, we're in the 5th. A bunt attempt, and it's foul. Schumer with a couple of walks and grounded 1-3. Trying to come up with a base hit here and potentially score a run. That would put the Cardinals down by 1 if she could do that. That ball just missed upstairs. Yep, just above the letters. 2-2. Popped it up, and nobody can get to it. Schrader deals up another one. There's a foul ball. Greg Danes and Embroidery and More helping us out today. What a great bunch over there on Swigum Road. I like getting my hats, the business hats, business shirts. They do a great job with stuff. embroidery, screen printing, you name it. A little bit low as a walk is issued to Schumer. That puts runners at first and second now. Ground ball. Good pick on one. The relay will not be in time. But a nice job by Kennedy Brown here at second base to get a nice scoop and toss the ball over to Helgeson, who is covering at second base. That will take a speedy Schumer off the base path. That was 4-3, or 4-6, my goodness. 2 down, and it was a fielder's choice for Teamer. This is, and I apologize, we do not have this batter's name. This is number 11, came in for Kiesling, who would normally be batting here. That's inside, 2-0. There's your strike. Tying runs, we'll say, on the base path here with 2 down for the Cardinals. Foul ball, just got enough of that. Thanks to Lori Holte and the Eagle Title Company bringing you the action today. Oh, a pitch right at the knees to end the inning. Schrader coming through with a big strikeout. That is strikeout number 8 in the game for her and the Cashton Eagles. No runs on no hits for the Cardinals of Necedah. There was 1 error in the inning. We're going to come right back with the bottom half of the 5th inning, and we will see the 3-4-5 part of the Cashton order coming up. Cashton up 5-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Scoreboard says the 6th. They're up. They're just a little too fast on that. They'll get it squared up. Sydney Helgeson, who smoked a home run. Ooh, there's a foul ball, and that was smoked going the other way. That's in the dirt. Helgeson drove one in her second at bat. She walked the first inning and was left stranded at third, and then she lifted one to dead center field. Here's a hard shot. Nice scoop by the shortstop and the throw to get the out. Boy, I tell you what, you can't hit that one much harder than Hendricks, the shortstop, with a nice scoop and throw, all pretty much in one motion there to get Helgeson, who was really hustling. One down. Oh, that one came in and hit Marley Schrader up in that arm region. So hit by the pitch. Schrader is on for Taylor Lindley Shendo. Shendo has been on by an error. That was in the first inning and stranded at second base. She then came up with a base hit to lead off the 4th inning and scored. Here's a throw, and that is going to be off the bag. So Schrader down at second base, scoring position here for Lindley Schendel. One and one now, as that ball must have curved back in. Yeah, the Eagle Title Company, Lori Holte, taking care of business for your peace of mind. There's another strike. When you're buying or selling title insurance for your protection. Ground ball, third base side, scoop and throw. Ooh, and they just got her. Boy, that was a great hustle. On the play, Schrader winds up at third. There's two down. Well, the first offering to Sarah Schrader is in there for a strike. An insurance run down there at third base for the Eagles. Swing and a miss. Upstairs, here comes the throw and the play. Then she's going to be safe. Wow. That was close, and Schrader just got her hand in there in time. So Marley Schrader coming across. They did get the insurance run in now. Still the count here with the, should be a ball. 1-2, yep. Fouled that one off to the screen. Coon Valley Telecommunications, I tell you what, folks, there's the place, and you're in that Chaseburg and Coon Valley and Stoddard area. Check out their TV packages, premier packages. Here's a ball that's going to be caught right out here in right field off from the bat of Sarah Schrader. But again, our thanks to Coon Valley Telecommunications. Well, one run coming across. They get that run on no hits, nobody left on base. We'll take a quick break, and because with this tape delayed, we're going to return right now with the top of the sixth inning. Looks like the baseball game is done over across as we zero in on this play from the first base right field side. The Eagles of Cashton picking up a insurance run, 6-3 your score, as we are now in the sixth inning. Hunkins, Schumer, and Hendricks, your first three batters, 4, 5, 6 part of the order. Hunkins has been a very tough out. She's 2 for 3 today. She grounded 5-3 in her previous at-bat. That was in the fourth. There's a strike. It's 3-1. Hunkins will get the walk. Stepping in is going to be Schumer, who is now catching. Swing and a miss. Went after a pretty good fastball. That almost looked like that might have been rising. Ground ball. Oh, it got through Brigham. Went right through the glove. That's always a tough one for me. But I guess technically it's probably going to have to go down as an error. She comes up with it. You got the out, most likely. There's an offer, they say, so it's a strike. Trying to push the runners across or move them up a base anyways. Well, our fine friends at Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op helping us out. Appreciate their support, as well as Cashton Farm Supply. Cashton Farm Supply right outside of town here in Cashton on Highway 27. Thanks to Ernie Peterson and the family and the whole crew. Organic farming results at its best. Well, let's see. They are going to say, was that an offer? No, she pulled the bat back in time, and it's 1-1. There's a good bunt, and it's going to go foul. It had some pretty good spin to it. And now it's 1-2. She will most likely have to be swinging away for Hendricks. Shortstop showing a good arm out in the field for sure. And there is out number 1 with the strikeout. That is number 9 for Sarah Schrader. There's a shot foul. Boy, Rotundi really got on that one. But pulled it a little too quickly. That'll be downstairs. Same thing again. 2-1 now. Ground ball, that's foul. Well, a really nice day today in the low 70s. The wind really has picked up, though, throughout the day and kind of makes it a little chillier out here. As weird as you want to say that or don't want to say that. There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 now for Schrader. That's going to bring up Schultz. And it's going to bring up a pinch hitter, which we do not know who those people are. But we will just tell you that it's a pinch hitter now stepping in for Schultz. First offering, it's high for a ball. Swinging through that offering to even the count at 1 apiece. Well, we take a look at right here in Cashton. There's a foul ball. Cashton Building Supply. Kevin Kirking and Courtney Kuzi supporting our broadcast as they have throughout the last handful of years. Doing a great job with that. And that's a great place to go for all your renovation needs. They got the hardware. They got the lumber. and they have the designs with the computer. Courtney can help you out there. Swing and a miss, and they got out of the inning with the 11th strikeout of the ball game. She struck out 3 in a row after giving up a walk and an error in the inning. So no runs on no hits, and 2 runners left on base. It's the bottom half of the 6th right now. Bottom half of the 6th inning now. There's a called strike. Keona Mickelson, Katie Lease, and Brooke Brigham. It's the 7-8-9 part of the order for the Eagles. They lead 6-3. Pop up out here to right field. Right fielder calls and makes the grab for out number 1. She had it all the way. One out for Katie Lease. Katie Lease, again, we mentioned this before. I've said it. She comes up with these big hits. And, oh, good try here. My goodness. That was a great effort by the right fielder, who was not a starter in this ball game. She came on with Kiesling going down, injured. She's made a couple of nice grabs and almost came up with a third wonderful grab right there. Missed inside to Lease. 1-1 now. Teamer is set. A little bit high. Fly ball. This is pretty well tagged. It is going to get to the fence. Heading for second. Lease with a stand-up double. Oh, I tell you what. That left the bat in a hurry. You knew she had some extra bases in there. Just how many? That's going to bring up Brooke Brigham now. Brooke today, what has she done? A walk. Actually, she got hit by a pitch and struck out. Runner going down to third, and Lease is going to be standing there. Now Brigham with a pretty good chance for an RBI here. Put the bat on the ball, says Coach Brigham. Swing and a miss. 2-2 with one away. Just got a piece of that one. Thanks to Carmen Fortune, by the way, for helping us out. New Directions real estate agent. Contact Carmen. She would be happy to talk to you. When is a good time to buy or sell? What is the situation for you? And she knows the Cooley region. There's a walk to Brigham. Runners at first and third with one away. And it's the top of the order. This is where things get a little tough. You'd expect that Brigham would be moving on down to second base, maybe on this pitch. Swing and a miss. There she goes. And now runners at second and third. 1-1 the count here for Kennedy Brown. Second baseman. Ground ball this way. Swinging at an upper fastball for out number 2. Looking at the strikeouts, we should take a look at what Teamer has done today. She has got 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts today. There's the strike. Peyton Brigham looking for a base hit here. She lifts one foul down that third base side and out of play. Took off like a shot, but also headed to the out of play area. That's lifted upstairs and a nice catch over there by the third baseman. Wow. Talk about getting up in the air and making a grab. Well, no runs on 1 hit and 2 runners left on base here in this bottom half of the 6th. We will come back. We've got 4 sponsors left, and Cashton has 3 outs to go to win this ball game. Bethel Home and Services helping us out today. Bethel Boutique, part of that great organization in Westby. There's a swing and a miss, and it's Maria Bloom, who, wouldn't you know, we finally hear another name. We're near the end of the ball game. Popped that one foul and off the dugout area. Schrader up 0-2 in a count. Just got a piece of that one, keeping the hopes alive here, so to speak. Here's a ground ball. Brigham going to go down as an air. That ball hit the glove and just rolled right up her arm. Three-run lead here. It's 6-3. There goes Bloom, standing at second base now after the ball gets away from Lease. Well, if you're Cashton, the last person you worry about is the runner at second right now. You worry only about the batters. Missed downstairs. Top of the 7th inning. And that's going to be a walk. Schumer, that is her 4th walk of the ball game. Wow. 0 for 1. She's been up to bat 5 times and 4 walks. There's a strike. Well, thanks to the Bank of Cashton, located out here on Front Street. As the friends supporting friends here in the Cashton area, Scott Wall and crew, since 1899. There's a swing and a miss. pop this one up and out of play, out by us, behind us. Teamer got a pretty good amount of the bat on the ball. Luckily, it wasn't a line drive at us. So somebody can't throw the ball very straight behind us. 1-2 the count here with nobody out. That's going to be a base hit. Base is loaded now. Tying run on. Well, they're not going away quietly at all. And we have a quick timeout here as the ball comes in. Bloom down at third, Schumer at second, and Teamer at first. Here is our player, then again we apologize, batting for Kiesling. There's a swing and a miss. Came in and played right field. They had to do some maneuvering as Schumer in center field came in to catch. That's in the dirt. And this young lady came in to play. Was playing right field. Couple nice plays out there. Now she's in a spot where a base hit, like right there, going to create some problems. And the throw coming home, and there's 2 runs in. Wow. A double high five there. Two coming across, and it's now a 6-5 ball game. Tying run down at third base. Winning run, the go-ahead run at first. Shouldn't say the winning run because Cashton still hasn't at bat yet. Now they'll get the runner down to second after the second try. Now you got runners in scoring position. There's a called strike. And the tough out, as I had mentioned before here, with Hunkins, the first baseman. 2 hits, a walk. She did ground out 5-3. Fouled that one off. But she is really doing a great job on those swings. She comes across so well. Looking for something that she can drive. That's in the dirt. 2-2 now. Still nobody out. Ground ball, Helgeson holds. They're going to go home. Wow. That was quite the throw by Helgeson to keep the runners at second and third, especially the one at third. It is going to be a fielder's choice there for Hunkins. And now here is Schumer. She is a base hit, struck out twice, and was on by an error. There's a swing and a miss. 6-5 the score, Cashton, top of the 7th. Ground ball, got to go home, And the throw gets away. Throw got away from Lise. I don't know if she even saw it. Just the sun is going down. I don't know if that would have made a difference or not. The throw behind, we're probably going to have to put that down as a very tough error, to be honest with you. And we're tied up at 6 apiece. Pop this one up. And out of play. Henrichs, the shortstop. A base hit here today. Hit by a pitch. Has struck out twice. And that is out number 1 with another strikeout. The 12th strikeout of the ball game here. Ground ball, foul ball for Sarah Schrader, but we got a tie ball game here in the 7th. The 3, 4, 5 part of the order coming up for Cashton. There's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Another big out. But they got one more here. Any kind of mistake, and it's going to be, it'll be a lead for Necedah. You're going to bring in a pinch hitter, and let's see what happens. Would they dare lay down a bunt? Again, we apologize. We do not have the roster. They did not have a roster, nor did they have the extra players on the sheet that I took the picture with for the lineup. The ball gets away, but they will not move forward. Ball got away from Schrader. Here's the 1-0. A little fly ball. This is a base hit. And 2 runs are coming across. Wow. Two runs coming across on a 2-out single. Well, with 2 down, you're running. You're running on the smack, right? Here's a little ground ball, and they're going to say foul. Runners at first and third here. It's now 8-6. Well, the Eagles know what they're going to have to do when they come up to bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by 2, and they're just trying to make sure there's no more damage being done. They've got 2 down. It's a 2-1 count. Pop that one out of play. This is Bloom. did not go around. Swing and a miss to end the inning. Well, it's now up to the Eagles offense to come alive one more time. 14 strikeouts in the ball game for Sarah Schrader today. But the Necedah Cardinals have really continued to put runners on the base, and they come up with those timely hits. Now Cashton's turn in the bottom of the 7th. Our thanks going out to the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. They remind you that they are looking for volunteers to help with driving and all kinds of things in the area. Be sure to contact them. Love to have you on board helping out. It is going to be, as I mentioned earlier, the 3-4-5 part of the order. Helgeson, Schrader, and Lindley Shendo. There's a called strike. It's 2-1. A little bit inside, and it's 3-1 now. It'll pop up. It's going to be dropped out here. Oh, such a good try by the right fielder here. She's been playing really well, and that one with a wicked spin popped out of her glove. On with the air, and here's Marley Schrader. Swing and a miss, throw down and in safely. Schrader is one of those that can put the ball out of the park and tie this game up in a hurry. Let's see what happens. Fouled that one off. Also, the Wright Insurance Agency, American Family Insurance, Miranda Wright, bringing you the ball game today, and all that protection under one roof. Gotta love that. Foul ball. Thanks again to all of those wonderful sponsors bringing you the game today, and we have had a doozy of a game. Hope you enjoy it on our WWVP YouTube channel. That's a dead ball as it hit her. And now you got runners at first and third. Because it's not first and third, because the dead ball, Helgeson has to go back to second. She was already 3/4 of the way to third base. Now a quick timeout here as the coaching staff going to talk things over. Well, we get back here, and it's going to be a called strike to Taylor Lindley Shendo. Runners do move up a bag, though, and that's going to put some pressure on the defense. Nobody down here trying to put the bat on the ball and score a run or two. Lindley Shendo. That's in the dirt. No advancement. 1-1 now. That's in the dirt again. That's a foul ball, right off the leg. Pretty good cut. Quick bat there by Lindley Shendo. Now 2-2 though. Again, nobody out, 2 on, second and third here, and the Eagles down by 2, 8-6. Fouled that one off. Continuing to battle. A base hit, you would think, would score a couple of runs here. Good base runners out there. Just missed. That was close. 3-2 now. And a walk is issued. That ball just took off, and now bases are loaded. Winning run on first base in Lindley Shundo. Here is Sarah Schrader. Schrader today is 0 for 2. There's a strike. Sacrifice back in the second inning and then struck out and flew out to right field. That's high. One and one now. A little bit low, 2-1. Schrader with, she's got a good bat. Looking to try and get something here and build some confidence. There's a ground ball. That's going to get through. And a couple runs are going to score here, tying this game up. That's a tough play. We'll go with a base hit on that one. Right here on the line. Schrader with a big hit. Lindley Shundo, the winning run now at third base. They're going to potentially walk Keona Mickelson, which makes all kinds of sense, really. And you look for the infield to come in a little bit. They do. For Katie Lease, who has been hitting the ball real hard. There's a strike. Ball is going to get away, and that'll be the ball game. Lindley Shundo, with her speed, gets across home plate as the ball bounces away from the catcher. My goodness. What a game here today. It winds up 9-8 is your final here as Cashton, they come from behind and pick up the win. They had to come from behind twice, folks. They were down 3-0 and then took a lead of 6-3 before trailing 8-6, and they pick up 3 here in the 7th to come up with the victory. Well, we certainly hope that you enjoy watching this Western Wisconsin video production. Sarah Schrader will be the winning pitcher. She also has 14 strikeouts in the game. However, Cashton will want to work on something. They had 10 walks and or hit batsmen, and that's what really kind of, and then some timely hits by Necedah. Give them a ton of credit. They got the hits when they needed it. Well, there you have it. Again, hope you enjoyed this Western Wisconsin video production of Cashton Softball. They pick up the win, 9-8. So long, everyone. We'll see you real soon back here on the diamond in Cashton on Thursday with baseball.